Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. Today is another expansion for the Final Girl board game. It's a solo board game brought to you by Van Ryder Games. And let me read you a little bit about background information about the game. Free admission to the Sacred Grooves. Free admission to the Sacred Groves. The term tourist trap will be redefined in this addition to the Final Girl experience as the gods take their vengeance out on you and other unsuspecting victims in the slaughter at the Groves. Choose either of the included Final Girls, Barbara or Adelaide, to end the deadly retribution being brought by Inkanyamba, the Avenger. Inkanyamba draws his rage from the gods themselves, and, if left unchecked, he and the blood of his victims will be all that is left. Can you stop the mass killer before it's too late? All the things that are included. Again, this is not a standalone game. You must have the Final Girl core box to play. What's included in the box? Again, it's for one player, ages 20, time from 20 to 60 minutes to play, ages 14 plus. Of course, for more information, you go to Van Ryder Games. This came out in 2020. Information can be found at vanrydergames.com. And as we mentioned before, of course, you must have a copy of the core box to play this game. Without the core box, you can't play the game. So let's roll on to Slaughter in the Groves. Let's crack this open and see what we got on the inside. So we're going to start off with our villain, Inkanyamba. We've got the rules. Inkanyamba, the Avenger. Whoever Inkanyamba used to be or where he came from no longer matters. He has taken for himself the name of the legendary monster and has become a creature of pure wrath. His sole purpose is to exact vengeance on those around him, even if he long ago forgot the reasons for that vengeance. In order to overcome him, you will need to manage his ever-rising anger, represented by killer wrath. If it boils over, you will never survive the ensuing onslaught. Components, final cards, dark power cards, and all the other stuff that come on this half of the box. Special setups, special rules, the killer wrath, atonement action cards. So again, as with all the other expansions, you get your villains or your killer's card. Inkanyamba, and there it is right there. Put this over here. You've got the Killer Wrath card, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is different than any of the other expansions. The Killer Wrath, so we know that he gets the Killer Wrath card. Put that over here. Again, on his side of the box, you can't get into here, but you get one side which gives you all the information. Okay. So again, the villains can be used in any of the expansions. So if you want to use this with the Carnival of Blood location, you can always find your cards because it'll always have that little symbol on it right there. Okay. Get your deck of cards. Let's see what we got in here. Oops, sorry. And that goes over here. So you got your terror cards. You got some action cards too. All right, so here we go with the terror cards. All the backs are the same. Again, this determines all the actions for the villain. Put them over. Wrath of Death, Wrath of Horror, Wrath of Opportunity, Wrath of Defilers. Again, all the icons and everything else is explained in the core rulebook. But I don't know how, but I've angered him. Fickle Temper, Fickle Temper. He's coming and there's nothing we can do. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, increase fear by 1. 1 meeple movement, and 1 wound. He's coming and there's nothing we can do. They disrespected him, and now he wants their blood, punishment, or mercy. Minor dark power, outrageaholic, and boiling anger. These cards go up top here, so you know that these are what he does. Okay, causes 2 wounds and 3 wounds. Those cards there, and these are the terror cards, which I'll just throw over here for the time being. Okay, and you also have, as you know, you get the 3 top, and these are the dark powers that he possesses. So you shuffle these cards around a bit, right? Your 3 options are Savage Whirlwind, Violent Tantrum, or We Need a Miracle. So you flip them around, shuffle them a bit, so you don't know which one's which. You take one. At the end, when it reaches the top of the tracker, you flip that card over and you wind up with Savage Whirlwind as his power. These 2 go back in the box. Same thing on this side for here. You flip them around, move them around, you shuffle them a bit. You don't know which one's which. You got 4 different choices. Dark Lightning, Violent Temper, Feast of Anger, and Rising Dread. Move around, see who gets what. Shuffle a bit. Pick one. I'm gonna pick. All right, pick the one that fell, and eventually you'll flip that over. So again, here it tells you right here. You go up tier 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. This dark power is switched over. You get to the bottom of the track, top of the tracker. The top one comes out. That's for your final battle. Again, these they would basically go back in the box, and these determine what they're doing every move they get. Okay, so then we flip it over to this side of the box, and this side of the box has some more information on it, and this has Sacred Groves, and that is the map that you'll be playing on. Here's your Sacred Groves. Let's see what it says about Sacred Groves. The gods are furious over the desecration of their sacred places by idiotic, obnoxious tourists. They've forged an unholy pact with the killer, unleashing their wrath upon you and the oblivious victims in an attempt to cleanse the groves with blood and fire. As you fight to survive against the killer's onslaught, you'll need to simultaneously contend with the fury of the gods, represented by divine wrath. So everything that gets here, special setup, all the stuff that's included on the side, special rules, divine wrath, and sacred spaces. Okay, so we put that over here as well. You've got your 2 final girls, and here they are. Barbara and Adelaide. You get to pick which one you want to do. So Adelaide, choose one of the following immediate effects. Decrease 1 type of wrath to 1. Recover all wounds. Take up to 6 cost worth of action cards into your hand. She's got 6 health. For every victim that you save, you drop 1 fear. And for each person that you save, you increase your time by 2. Decrease fear by 1, decrease fear by 1, increase time by 2, and move 1 space additional. Okay, and there you got that is Adelaide. And of course, Adelaide has her special weapon, which we open this up. Again, only Adelaide can use this weapon. Her weapon is Adelaide's Bat and Shield. Whenever you roll at least 1 star with the guard reaction card, do damage to the enemy that attacked you. Only Adelaide may use this item, and of course, it has, it's a 2-handed thing because one's a shield, one's a hammer, or a bat in one hand, and it causes 2 damage. Flip it over, it's an item card. You flip it in the item deck, you shuffle it up, and when this pops up, this is her special weapon she gets. And of course, the item may only be used by Adelaide. That's her special weapon. She gets that right here. Dink. All right. You get another one of these Divine Wrath cards going from 1 to 10. That's a Divine Wrath card. Put that over here. Get some action cards. Atonement. Extra actions for our characters. Okay. Again, our other hero is Barbara. Victims will move into the killer space with you. When you damage an enemy in your space, you may do an additional point of damage for each victim present. For each additional wound done, a victim is killed. Do not increase blood for victims killed in this way. For each additional victim saved, receive increase in time. So you're saving, drop in fear, increase 2 time, increase your life. Take any top item card and move 1 space. That's for Barbara. And of course, Barbara also has her own special weapon. Is the handy-dandy rifle. Barbara's rifle. Blowing this maniac's head off with old Betsy should be cake. Barbara's rifle can only modify the weak attack action card. Only Barbara may use this item. Of course, it tells you right there in the back. It's an item card. Just slip it in the deck, shuffle it in, and she's the only final girl that can use this item. So don't put it in the deck if you're not using her as your final girl for this mission. Again, not only can any villain be used in any expansion, but any of your hero girls, final girls, can be used in any one of your adventures also. So it's a lot of accessibility and choices that you want to make your games more enjoyable. All right, we got something different here. We got this one. It says unleash increase lightning by 1. Nothing on the back of that. This says here increase lightning by number of victims. Unleash, increase, unleash, increase. All right, we'll have to figure out how to use this. Got a nice little rule book in here explaining all this. You've got some more tokens. Out of order. Construction, fire, some kind of star. So there they are. And on the back, looks like gravestones. Last time it was tickets, this time it's gravestones, okay? There they come out, and they go in their little tray there. So again, you have your setup, your items, and you have your event cards. So we'll get this out of the way. So we can do this really quickly. Slide this down, slide this down. Once again, we'll show you the setup card. Setup card, you flip it over, pull your map up, okay? Again, it's got the Welcome Center, the Lost and Found. It's got the Groundskeeper's shed. It's got the setup, okay? There's the Groundskeeper's shed. So the Holy Groves is over here. Your Sacred Shrine, your Welcome Center, and you've got your Burial Ground, okay? So right here, if you look at it, we're gonna start with Swamp Thing. So the killer would be placed, looks like over here in the Holy Groves. There's 2 victims put up here. 1 here, 1 here, 2 down here. Your final girl starts right here. You got a victim there, 2 victims here, 1 victim here, 2 here, 1 here, and 2 up there. And 1 all the way over here. There you go. And that's how you would set up the board for the Swamp Thing for this setup. Okay. Slide this back up here really quickly. Those cards up there again. So for your setup cards, you've got a couple options here. You've got Dueling Tour Guides. You've got Mabo Tourists, Family Day. You've got Worship Service, and of course you have Swamp Thing, which we already discussed. So we'll put that up here like that. Get your item card deck, War Club, Trash Can Lid, Pepper Spray, energy drink, mysterious pills, a map, first aid kit, shaman's bones, a whip, ceremonial dagger, air horn, prayer book, incense, old rifle, out of order signs, and the tribal mask. There you have it. Those are your items. Again, you have your event cards. Hallowed Ground. That's where that icon comes in again. Unholy Bloodshed. Flash Photography. Uber Tourist. You get that guy where? Of course, you get that guy in the core box. Again, you can't play this expansion without having a core box. The core box is very, very important. You can't play any expansions without the core box. Uber Tourist, Loud Obnoxious, Gods Hate Failure, Fire and Brimstone, again, another one of those icons, another one of those tokens that you have there. Closed for Maintenance, okay, that's your warning sign that's there. Tour Guide, another one of those guys. The Holy Man, this time it's not the boyfriend, he's the Holy Man. And we're back to Hallowed Ground, and that's all those event cards. And that is everything that you get in this expansion for the Slaughter in the Groves, a Final Girl expansion by Van Ryder Games. Thank you for joining us for this unboxing. If you enjoyed it, give us a like. Of course, you can always leave a comment. You can also subscribe to our channel. This way you can be aware of whenever we release new material or release a new video. Again, thank you for watching. Be safe, be well. Enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.